The tranquility of a Thursday afternoon in West Bloomfield, Michigan, shattered without warning. At Temple Israel, a vibrant center of Jewish life, the unthinkable unfolded as an active shooter situation plunged the synagogue into chaos. Initial reports painted a harrowing picture. Congregants, staff, and visitors, suddenly thrust into a desperate struggle for safety, their sanctuary transformed into a scene of urgent terror. The first calls to 911 conveyed a palpable fear, a community grappling with the immediate, visceral threat of violence. Sirens pierced the suburban calm, signaling a rapid, overwhelming response from local police, county sheriffs, and state troopers converging on the scene. Roads were immediately blocked, perimeters established, and the air crackled with the tension of an unfolding crisis. Families across the region held their breath, glued to news updates, desperately seeking word on loved ones. This wasn't merely an isolated incident. It was a direct assault on a place of peace, sending shockwaves far beyond the synagogue's walls and forcing an entire community to confront its deepest vulnerabilities. The immediate priority was clear: secure the building, neutralize the threat, and ensure the safety of everyone inside, a monumental task undertaken with swift, decisive action. As the initial moments of panic subsided, a clearer, albeit still fragmented picture began to emerge from the scene at Temple Israel. Law enforcement, moving with precision and urgency, systematically cleared the synagogue, evacuating individuals to safety while simultaneously searching for the perpetrator. The sheer scale of the response underscored the gravity of the situation, with tactical units, K-9 teams, and bomb squads deployed to ensure no secondary threats remained. Eyewitness accounts, though often disjointed and emotionally charged, started to provide crucial details, helping investigators piece together the timeline of events. The focus quickly shifted from immediate containment to understanding the nature of the attack and the identity of the individual responsible. The West Bloomfield Police Department, leading the multi-agency effort, established a command center, coordinating resources and information flow. The community, still reeling from the shock, watched as their spiritual home became an active crime scene, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. This phase of the crisis was marked by intense operational activity, a methodical process of securing the area and gathering preliminary evidence, all while managing the immense emotional fallout among those directly affected and the wider public. In the wake of the attack, the West Bloomfield community, and indeed the broader Detroit metropolitan area, rallied with an immediate and profound outpouring of support for Temple Israel. Messages of solidarity flooded in from interfaith leaders, local government officials, and concerned citizens, transcending religious and cultural divides. Vigils were spontaneously organized, offering spaces for collective grief, prayer, and reflection, as people sought solace and strength in unity. For the congregants of Temple Israel, the emotional scars ran deep. Many spoke of the profound sense of violation, the shattering of a sanctuary where they had always felt safe. Counselors and support services were quickly mobilized to assist those traumatized by the events, recognizing the long-term psychological impact such an incident can have. Meanwhile, the investigation intensified, with detectives meticulously sifting through evidence, interviewing witnesses, and examining surveillance footage. The central question loomed large: what motivated this act of violence? Was it a random act, or was it a targeted assault fueled by hate? The answers, though not immediately apparent, were crucial for a community desperate for understanding and a path toward healing. The incident at Temple Israel quickly transcended local headlines, igniting a national conversation about the persistent threat of violence against religious institutions. Security experts and community leaders began to re-evaluate existing protocols, discussing the delicate balance between maintaining open, welcoming spaces and implementing robust protective measures. For synagogues, mosques, churches, and other places of worship, the attack served as a stark reminder of their vulnerability in an increasingly volatile world. The investigation continued to unfold, with law enforcement agencies collaborating to trace the perpetrator's background, digital footprint, and any potential affiliations. Every detail, from the type of weapon used to any statements made, became a critical piece of the puzzle. The community grappled with the unsettling reality that such an event could occur in their peaceful suburb, prompting difficult but necessary discussions about societal divisions and the rise of extremism. This phase of the aftermath was characterized by a collective introspection, a search for answers that extended beyond the immediate crime, delving into the broader societal currents that can give rise to such acts of hatred and violence. As the immediate shock gives way to a long process of recovery, the resilience of the West Bloomfield community shines through. Temple Israel, though scarred, remains a symbol of enduring faith and collective strength. The path forward involves not only enhanced security measures, but also a renewed commitment to interfaith dialogue, education, and fostering an environment of understanding and acceptance. The investigation, while ongoing, aims to bring full accountability, providing a measure of justice for those affected. This tragic event serves as a poignant reminder that vigilance must be coupled with compassion, and that the fight against hatred requires a united front. Communities everywhere are now prompted to reflect on their own preparedness and the importance of supporting one another in times of crisis. The lessons learned from West Bloomfield will undoubtedly shape future strategies for protecting sacred spaces and ensuring that acts of violence do not diminish the spirit of community. Moving forward, the focus remains on healing, rebuilding, and reinforcing the bonds that define a truly resilient society.